Hey guys, it's Nadine. Long time no see my face on here, eh? So I'm not here to talk story. Well, not that kind of story. But I'm here to tell you guys about Filofax. Okay, I have been said to enable, I like to call it encouraging, people with Filofaxes. I have purchased my very first Filofax back last year. Since then, I love it, okay? And here's my Filofax, and it is a A5 Imperial Purple Finchley. And I'm telling you what, I love her. Her name is Heaven, okay? And I know some people are like, what is the freaking deal with Filofaxes, okay? Well, let me tell you what's up. And this is just personally speaking, okay? This is like just why I use my Filofax. The reason why I Filofax is because I'm ridiculous. No, I'm not. I'm just joking. Well, not really. But anyway, one of the main reasons why I Filofax, and I wanted to share this with you guys, is because people are like, what is the freaking hype about Filofax, okay? It's not just Filofax for me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you guys can use any kind of planner, any kind of agenda. It doesn't have to be from Filofax. It could be from Franklin Covey. It could be from Walmart. It could be from Target. It could be from Office Max, Staples, wherever. Okay, whatever I show in my videos, you guys can incorporate in whatever kind of planner you guys find. I have run the gamut of planners, okay? I have mentioned this before. I have gone through planners that were cheapy ones that were given away for free at offices. I have bought Franklin Covey. I have Erin Condren, which I didn't even use, so I wasted my money. That might work for some people. It didn't work for me just because the spaces were too freaking small, and literally you have to be a damn fairy. I'm a Smurf. You gotta be a fairy in order to write in those little itty bitty boxes. Mind you, like I said, her things are really cute though. Okay, I will give her that. Erin Condren's planners are very, very cute. Very well made too. Just the boxes are too small for me. With that said, I have since then found the Franklin Covey Filofax. Duh. And I just love it. Okay, why do I do it again? Because I tend to like get off track every time. Because I literally suffer from CRS. That is called can't remember shit syndrome. Okay, if I don't write it down, I don't remember it. So I have written everything down in my planner, in my agenda, in my Filofax. I like to be able to access stuff right away. Okay, now I use my Filofax in conjunction with my iPhone. However, as much as I love technology and I think that it's necessary, I get irritated with my iCalendar because looking at appointments and whatnot is not that simple. The view on the iCal is just not what I would consider user-friendly. And sometimes it takes longer to actually input a appointment or something important than it would for me to just write it down. So that's another reason, okay? I like to be able to access stuff right away, all right? Okay, so if I have something in my Filofax, I pop this bad boy open. I'm like, okay, hello, we're in the last week of May. I've got a little thing over here that like opened up directly to the page that we're on today. And I can see, ta-da! This is what the heck is happening. Okay, so let me show you guys an example. Can I show you guys this? Yeah, I can. Okay. For example, I popped open this bad boy. Boom. And here it is. Here is today. Okay. Check it out. Student loans. See that? That's a Martha Stewart dewdrop. And it says SL. That means student loans. Not my student loans. My son's student loans because he is in college. Finishing up college. Then I have my banking thing. I have, I needed to make sure that I got a doctor's note because my kid, my other middle kid, he had an orthodontist appointment this morning because he's getting braces. And that's a whole nother story. And then I had a luncheon with my little baby pies. And then I had to work this afternoon. And then, see how easy it is? I just opened this bad boy up and boom, shakalaka. here it is, okay? That's why I use my Filofax, and I love my Filofax. And like I said, people have asked me, what is the hype? I don't understand. It is not hype for me. It's actually just, I need it. I bought it because I need it. It's because I needed to keep things in check. I have so much going on. I mean, I have my own practice, and then I have clients, and I have, for a whole nother situation, which I will explain to you guys later, I am thinking about doing a Draw My Life because it's probably easier if I explain to you guys that way. And I have 3 kids, and I have a hubby who also has his own practice, and we have sporting events, and we have music events because my kids take music lessons, and I just have one of me. So in order to keep my sanity, heaven helps me out. Like that, heaven helps me. Oh, yes. So that's why I use my Filofax, and that's the gist of it all. If you want to be more organized, which I need to be organized, I need to stay organized, and you need to be able to access things right away, very easily, I would suggest a planner. Any kind of planner. Doesn't have to be a Filofax. Whatever planner you have at your disposal, that's what I would recommend. I happen to love the layout of a Filofax, and that's why I use it. And Filofax also has a lot of purple Filofaxes, or they used to, and now I'm on the hunt for them. And I have gone a little bit overboard. And I will tell you guys, Filofax can be a little bit expensive, but you know what? I have actually, Franklin Covey, I have found to be more expensive than my Filofax. Okay, I will tell you guys this. At the end of the year, Filofax has a humongous sale. And that's where I bought my first Filofax. And I am not even joking. I spent less than $40 on my very first Filofax, which was a A5 Raspberry Finsbury. And the things on Filofax at the end of the year were so inexpensive that I actually ended up buying 3 or 4 of them. Let me think, 4. And I gave 2 of them away. 2 of them away, I kept 2, which was the very first 2 Filofaxes I had. And since then, I have been on a freaking roll, okay? Right now, I think I have like, well, I have 7 in my possession. I have 2 more coming from the UK that I purchased because, not that I'm ever going to use all of them at once. No, I'm not. But I am a collector. As you can see in my craft room, I collect a lot of shit. Okay. But I like purple ones. So if I ever see a purple Filofax, you can best be sure I'm on it. And maybe I will change them out and use different ones at different times, whatever's. I just don't want to be like, see a Filofax that I have wanted and not bought it, and then later on be kicking myself in the ASS. Yeah. Because that's what happens, you know, like this one, I had seen it back in the day, and then I was like, I should get that, but I'm like, no, I've been through so many planners, you talk your whole self out of it, and I talked my whole self out of it, and then I didn't get it, and then they discontinued it, and I was freaking pissed off at myself, okay? Then I was kicking myself, and it took me a year to get her. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I use my Filofax, because it is plain simple, no nonsense, no muss, no fuss. I can make it, I can pretty it up, I can add things to it. I have videos on how, or wait, is it videos? No, I don't think I have any. Well, I gotta do update video on this thing. But I have IG pictures of when I start to decorate my other Filofax, which I do use a second one, but that's called my 3F, my financial Filofax. And that one I actually decorate more than I do this one. This one is just very, this is my to-dos, okay? And why do I have 2 Filofaxes? Some may think it's retarded. It might be. But this one happens to be the place where I find my necessary and important things for my important people. Yeah. So everything is in here. I have a home management binder, which is a completely different thing, and I will do a video on that as well. And I already did a video on my 3F, my financial Filofax. If you guys want to check that out, you can, and I will put the link for that again in the description box below. But that is pretty much why I use a Filofax, just to explain to those of you who are like, what is up with this chick and talking about Filofaxes? It's not a Filofax, people. I mean, it's a Filofax, that's what brand I use, but it just happens to be a way of life that I've incorporated to make life easier for me, because half the time I feel like I'm freaking losing my damn marbles, okay? And so if I don't write it down, swear to God, my marbles start falling out one at a time. Anyways, Now I will share with you guys what is inside this precious. Well, wait, I gotta come back and do that because I actually have to go to a baseball game. That's why my hair is up and I'm in a tank top because I gotta go. My kid is playing baseball in a little bit and I have to get my butt out of here. But when I come back from the game, I'll show you guys what's in this thing. Finally, let me show you guys what's in my my updated Filofax. I started to use Filofax last year after I mentioned, you know, using a bunch of different stuff. Here is what I'm ending up with, which is my A5 Imperial Purple Finchley. And I'm just going to show you guys what I have in here, what changes I've made, what works for me, and what does not, or what did not. If anything you see you like, by all means, go ahead and incorporate it into your own thing. I'm a firm believer of passing on information. However, like myself, when I see something that I like and I'm using it from somebody else, I always give credit where credit is due. So if you guys see something that I have come up with, please, by all means, give credit where credit is due. That is I don't mind sharing, but that is my pet peeve when you don't do that. I tend to do that all the time. If I see something I like from somebody else, I always give them credit. That is just the way to do it, I feel like. Okay, anyway, and Sam, shut your face. My little dog. Okay, so first things first, let me open this up. This is the first page of my Filofax. And let me put on some lights here so that way you guys can see without having glare. Maybe I gotta put this thing up a little bit. Alrighty, so I love this thing. I don't put a lot of stuff in here because I find if I keep putting junk in here, it bulks it up and it totally defeats the purpose. My purpose is not to make more chaos in my life. It is actually to simplify, which is why I use a Filofax, okay? The first area here, I have some market dots. I have some notes from my producer. I have some market dots that I use to color coordinate. I don't have anything in this pocket here. I have something that I put in here, but I will show that to you guys later on. I don't always keep it in here, and that's why it's not here right now. This side just has my son's little card for his sporting events. It has my business card, and this is not a business card per se, it's just a calling card. When I have people like my daughter's friends, okay, for instance, or my kids' friends, when I meet their parents, the parents of their friends, I give them this calling card which has my name, number, email address, and my cell phone number, my private cell phone number. If in case they want to set up play dates and whatnot, they can contact me. I think it's always good to have that, so that way when you meet somebody for the first time, it's good. It's not a business card because I keep my business things separate from my personal things. And then I have just a little, this is the adhesive. That's the entire back is adhesive. So I love this thing. Right here I have more of these Martha Stewart things. This is a Martha Stewart thing right here. Right here I just took the Martha Stewart thing. I've mentioned this before, and I will put the link for this video up here so that you guys can see how I initially did this. I just took my stamp, which is the Bo Bunny calendar stamp, and I stamped the top of these to use them as reminders. I also use the Martha Stewart dewdrops. And I will tell you, the initial person that I saw using the Martha Stewart dewdrops is actually Jen from Organize Like Jen. She has My Housewife Life. This girl is like, she's really great at organizing things, and she's really ingenious when it comes to using different things and incorporating it to make things easier and simplify. The very first page is it's actually the flyleaf, but I have behind the flyleaf, I actually have my New Year reminders. I don't call them my New Year's resolutions because they're not resolutions, they're just reminders. These are the things that I would like to do. If I do them, that's awesome. If I don't, I'm not going to kill myself over it, okay? I just don't believe in that. I don't feel like being, I feel like it's great to have a guide, but if you don't stick to it, it's not the end of the world, you know? I have one of these oldie clips. It's a magnetic clip that I got from the Container Store. Now I have it clipped together because on the front of this, in here, if I took off the oldie clip, I just have my color coding system. These are actually extra dewdrops that I've made, and I've shown that before in the video that I mentioned earlier. So I don't need to see that because I've been using my planner for such a long time that I know what my color coding system is. So I don't have to refer to that anymore. But if I die, which knock on wood doesn't happen, my husband can look in here and he can say, okay, this is what happened, this is what she did, whatever, okay? In here I have my vertical planner. My vertical planner is specifically used for birthdays and major things that's going on in our life. My horizontal planner is for travel dates and lectures and conferences and such, okay? Then I've taken the time to I don't like a lot of loose pages. So if in fact I've already gone through, see, from January to May, I paper clip these all together, okay? And this is paper clip from Walmart. Sam, ooh, choke. I just want to choke her little neck. As you can tell, my calendar is very busy. I have the I use the market dots and whatnot, and I usually have two. Well, hold on a second. What the heck happened here? I usually keep like a couple of months. I keep the current month and then all the way to July, because we're already going to be into June. Okay, so then I will start scheduling, and at least I have them so I don't have to undo my paper clip. Another paper clip that kind of just keeps all the months that I've already gone through. I mean, or the months that are coming up on the month in 2 pages. That's what I use right here in the beginning. Okay, so that at a glance I can open this up, boom, I see this is what's happening. Okay, last week there was a bad weather day, my kids' student loans was due, make sure I pay that, yada yada yada. Okay, same thing. I have birthdays here and whatnot, you know, and so that's what I have. Now every single month what I do is I go ahead and paper clip the months together. So if you look at the top of my thing, you'll see several paper clips. That's because, you know, these are all of the months that have passed that I no longer need to look at, but I don't want to take them out of my Filofax in case I need to go back and reference something. Okay, so that's that. Now if I took you guys to current day, I will just use my little thing that I made here, and I will flip to current day, which, ta-da. Now let me show you guys, and this is something that I made on my own, so if you guys take this idea, make sure you guys give me credit, okay? I love the look of books that have these little ribbons in them to signify page markers, that are page markers, okay? And so I've made the same thing, and it attaches here on my Filofax, which I have charms and whatnot, but it goes down, and when I need to get to a certain page fast, I just find this at the bottom of my Filofax, and then I open my Filofax. The bottom of this is a dual purpose thing, so not only is it a page marker, but it is also a charm holder, and I have my favorite charms on here. This I actually got from Kelly Belly Forever. She's freaking awesome. She's on Etsy. I will put the link for her shop in the description box below. Please check her out. Her charms are very inexpensive, well made, and she ships them very quickly. I also have a couple of other charms that I purchased, and they don't come like this. You actually have to make this on your own. You have to put like a jump ring and all that stuff. So I put believe. Wait, hold on a second. Let me show you guys better, because this thing is not focusing well. This is one that says believe, and then I have this arrow with angel wing hearts. I've done a haul. I've shown you guys in a haul that I got these things, and then this one, because why? Because I am the queen of my castle. I am the queen bee. The queen bee, busybody bee, or sometimes if things don't happen in my house the way it's supposed to be, I'm the queen bitch, okay? I am not even gonna lie about that. So this is what I use, okay, to mark my page. I have Filofax rulers in here, but I'm telling you what, when you have, like in my Filofax, I have a lot of these top tabs here, and sometimes it gets confusing, and it's not always easy to find the page very quickly with this ruler, okay? So while I love it, I have this system right here. So I use the day on a page thing, and I happen to love it, and I like that it's lined. I'm finding that I don't do really well when things are not lined. And on this side is the appointments, and then this side is my to-do list, okay? So that's what a day would look like for me. And now mind you, I work, so these things to do, I don't have a specific time to do them. That's why they're not here. They're not written down on this side where they're actual appointment times, okay? It's because whenever during the day, whenever I get a chance to do them, these are the things I need to do. Okay, so now let me show you guys something else. And here is this is another fly leaf, okay? And this idea I got from Jen, my Purpley Life. She has some awesome ideas. If you guys look at her channel, you know, she really does have awesome ideas. So she used the fly leaf because what I found was, before I would like have sticky notes on my pages, and I would get so irritated because I couldn't see what the hell was on here. I'd have to take this off. It became such a mess, okay? So when I saw that she uses a fly leaf, I'm like, that is freaking brilliant. Like, seriously speaking, that is brilliant. Because it allows you to keep your sticky notes on the page. Like, say for instance, here is this coming Saturday, okay? This is a dewdrop that reminds me, okay, my business things are due, business bills are due. My kid has like these two things coming up. He has a game, he has a solo performance. This is right here on the flyleaf is the information which I take. It actually was a 8.5 by 11 size sheet. What I did was I took it to my printer and I sized it down. This is probably about 50%. No, it's probably at 45% is what I resized it to. It allows me to use my washi tape and stick it right onto this flyleaf. And here, this is the corresponding things to this thing. It's no longer gucking up my day, which I stinking love. Now, I used different kinds of tabs, and I know I'm jumping all over just because there's so much to talk about in this thing. I used tabs on the top here to remind me of important things, appointments and whatnot. Here, like I said, I have this sticky note here, or this tab, index tab that I used. These are notes from my handyman that's coming over. And yes, I use a handyman because my hubby, while I love him a lot and it is handy, he works too damn often and he works a lot. And the last thing I want him to do is come home and feel like he has to do stuff around here that I need, hanging stuff up and whatnot. So I pay somebody to come and do it. And I feel like that's a good thing, because what I'm doing is not only am I alleviating headache and a fight between my husband and I, because whenever he doesn't do something as quickly as I want it or the way I want it done, I get mad. So that's one thing. I'm alleviating that part, and I'm also contributing to somebody else's small business. So here's my thought about that. If you cannot do something on your own, then get it done if you can afford to pay somebody else, because you're not only saving yourself the headache and the heartache, but you're also helping somebody else's business and their livelihood as well. That's my opinion about that. So I have notes here, okay, and I just put them there. So these are things, okay, I see right away. I have this coming up, I have appointments, I got to remember this, whatnot. Now, on the sides here, I've actually punched out the different calendar months here. So January to December, I have that. What I used for that is I used, what do you call it? My We Are Memory Keepers big tab punches, which I have put a link. I can put a link for that in the description box below, as well as a video that I showcase how to use that there. So let's see here. Now, here's another fly leaf, and what I do, this is the beginning of the month, okay? So, on the beginning of the month, this is a whole nother thing. These are the things that I want to accomplish this month, okay? And I have to remember to myself. So, these are my goals for this month. This is actually my goal for the year, what I want to do here. This is a great saying. I watched Disorganized Don. He is the hubby of Organized Like Jen, or My Housewife Life, and he made a really great saying that I love. So, I quoted it, and I'm putting it in here because I actually love it. Now, let me show you another ingenious thing that I got from Jen at My Purpley Life. So, she uses this vertical planner to keep track of her blog stuff. I'm using it to keep track of my YouTube video uploads, okay? So, right here, like, this is the vertical 2013 vertical year planner. I write down every single day when I post a video on YouTube, or if I have it in my queue, I will write it down what day and what the title of the video is right here. And it can come out easily. And what I did was I have these page dots that I got from Kanani Karamora, Studio L2E, and I will show you guys that right here. So what it is she got this from the Container Store, and these are page dots, and all I did was I sliced them, so that way I can just take them in and out very, very quickly. See that? So that I can pull this out when I need to write on it. And I write in pencil because I oftentimes do change up my videos. I go, oh, you know what, let me put this up. If I get a rack, I want to show the rack before I show something else or whatever. Here is something else that I have. This, I know on this day, I need to do this. And so this is what I have for that. So that's another note. In the back here, let me just show you guys really quickly because my thing is running out of time. This is my home area, okay? And in my home area, I got this thing, which is actually this little dollar pad from Target. I got this from Love for Creativity. And what I do is I just put my weekly chores on this thing. So every day, or the days that I have things to do around my house, this is what I have here. It's really cute. I like it. It like makes me happy when I see it. I don't feel like, oh damn, I got to do that. I hate that kind of thing. Okay, I have that there. I just punched holes in it and I inserted it. I used to use something else, but I didn't like it. It was kind of drab. Here's my 1 year planner. These are the things that I need to do. Every single month, there's something that I need to remember. Like, you know, summer's coming up. So in March, I start buying summer clothes and whatnot. Then I have my menu area. And the reason why I have this is because I menu plan. And so on my pages, what I do on the very bottom is I do write what I'm having for the evening for dinner. This is the A5 paper that came from Filofax. I love it. I will teach you guys how to print on it and what the dimensions are if you want to go ahead and use my idea. These are all of the things that I cook, and I cook well, and I cook them without a recipe, okay, because I've made them so often. I take this and I incorporate it when I'm planning my menu for the week. I plan my menu on Sunday along with my grocery list. So that's what I do here. These are the things that my son RJ likes to eat because Mr. RJ is very particular. So I had to make a list so that I can remember what it is he likes to eat. These are the snacks that my hubby likes, and I constantly forget. When I go grocery shopping, I tend to always buy for my kids, and I overlook the things that my hubby likes. So I had to make a note for myself. Back here, I have my wish list. Back here I have, this is the beautiful drawings that Joy made for me, and I love them, and I keep them back here. Back here I have some business cards of my businesses, some of my businesses that I frequent and I like. I have the information on my phone, but if my phone should go dead, at least I have the cards here. And back here there used to be, this is where you would put the what do you call it, a notepad. However, I don't put a notepad there because I don't want it to bulk it up. What I have in here, which corresponds to my finances, but I won't show you guys the financial paper that I use because it's very personal. I have my bills back here. And as you can see, the bills are just tucked into here. I have them paper clipped together. And this is how I label them. These are the things that are coming up that are due. The very first one that is due first is actually put in the front, and subsequently by date. That's how I have them lined up. I have my Vera Bradley pen. My Vera Bradley paper. What is it called? Pencil. And then I have my favorite Studio G pens that I got from Michaels. This is my Imperial Purple Finchley, and I love it. And this is the system I'm using. This is what works for me. This is how I have it slimmed down. I have been using this for like I said, 7-8 months now, and I'm just loving it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you see anything that you like that I've incorporated or whatever, make sure you give credit where credit is due. I don't mind that you guys taking ideas. Just make sure you guys credit, like I mentioned, Jen, my Purpley Life. All right guys, so that's my Filofax. I'll be back to talk with you guys later because I'm going to show you guys another Filofax I have. Bye.